everybody, so I am starting our giveaway. I am going to make, it's a wooden pumpkin out of these 2x4s. It has 7 in a row, and then you angle them, and then you angle them, and then come back in, and then I'm going to sand it really good, and then you kind of stain it, not stain it, but like orange wash it, I guess, as opposed to whitewashing it. And then Andrew's going to drill a hole, and I'll put a branch in for the stem, and maybe some vines and some leaves. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I found it on Pinterest. I thought it was really cute. If not, there's another idea I have that used 4x4s, which I thought I had, but I don't. Alright, so the first one I did, these are 45s, and these are 30s. So you can see that I just kind of lined it up, and then I marked it, and then that's where the edge, the end of the blade, so the closest to me had to hit. So I got pretty close, considering that I am not a master carpenter. Alright, so now this one, the bottom stays flat on the next 3, but this kind of is gonna, maybe this one's flat completely, and then this one curves in. I feel like it should be flat, because if it's not flat, it's gonna look funny. Alright, let me look at the picture I saw. Alright, so in the picture it actually angled down, so I marked it and then did 30 in the opposite direction. So where I marked it, the blade first touched and then angled it down. The bottom stays flat because you want it to be able to sit, and when I sand it, I'm going to sand this sharpness off. So it's not going to be this sharp, crazy like point on the pumpkin. It'll be completely sanded off, and I actually have, if I can find it, because Andrew puts things away and I don't know where he stores things. Pa had given me a Dremel tool, which I love, but every time Andrew uses it, he puts it somewhere different. And it has like this little sand thing on it, which I'm going to be able to really take these edges down, and I'm excited to use it for one of my signs, because I haven't been able to use it yet for a sign. I've just used it for refinishing furniture. So, alright, so then this one's going to be flat, because that's where the stem's going to go, and then these 3 are going to be cut just like these. So I'll show you what it looks like when I am done. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I do any sanding and fine tuning on the points. But I think that it looks pretty good, so I'm excited. So I gotta go get sandpaper and stuff, so I will show you the rest of it. I'll probably work on it tomorrow or Wednesday, because I definitely want it ready for the day before. So this vlog's gonna go out the day before we actually do the drawing. Alright, so that way everyone can see and have time to enter one last day, or at least 2 days before the drawing. I don't know, I'm on time crunch. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna screw it together. I'm gonna start at the inside and work my way out. So I will screw the first couple together, and I'll show you what that looks like. You have to try to dig up some more screws, because I definitely don't have enough. You do want to make sure though that it's gonna go through the 2 layers, which this is actually, they're too long. Look at that. That's going to stick out, and if that sticks out, that could be a problem. Alright, well, I gotta find different screws. I do have these, but they require a different bit. They definitely would work. Alright, let me see if I can find a different bit, and let me put some shoes on, because just basement floor is kind of icky, and I don't want to step on some broken glass. Alright, so I said I'd show you screwing it together. The problem was I couldn't screw it together. I kept getting these big, if you can see the gap in it. So Andrew had to screw it together when he got home, which he still has a gap. Keep in mind though, guys, that this is what I would call an upcycled project. These are 2x4s that were cast-offs from Andrew's work, and then he took them home, used them for a project, and these are like the end cuts or the bad pieces that he couldn't use even for his projects. So it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. That's what I think homesteading to me is about, is reusing what we have, and making the best of it. Plus it's rustic, it's a pumpkin, it's not perfect when they grow in nature, so I wasn't that really concerned about it. The only thing I was not too happy about was that because some of the pieces were a little wobbly, with only putting 2 screws in each one, Andrew put this big giant screw in there to to hold it because I mean it was really, like, you could twist it. It was crazy. So then I took the gel mold and I just did the edges, and I kind of, if you can see, rounded this off a little bit so it's nice and smooth to the touch. And then I sanded down the rest with my palm sander. Now I am just putting a little bit of, and it is pumpkin orange, onto a rag and just wiping it over so that it gives you like an orange wash look. And then we are going to put Andrew drilled a hole in the top to put a branch to act as the pumpkin's stem, and I bought some berries and some ribbon, and so we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, so this is the pumpkin for our giveaway. I really like how it came out. I'm excited. It was something that was fairly simple and easy to do. In the future, Kenzie and I went crazy to find ribbon that I envisioned. That's not the ribbon, is it, Kenzie? I was thinking more of like a rustic plaid, but I couldn't find one at Michael's. I was a little disappointed actually with Michael's selection as far as what, like a country.
And guys, this is for you guys out there. One of you guys.
Yep, Kenzie's gonna draw the name tomorrow. So we are going to draw.
And we're gonna try to do it some days.
No, so what we're gonna do is do a drawing tomorrow. So we're gonna pick a name out of a hat for the people that said that they wanted in on the vlog that we made our announcement for the 5,000 views. That will be posted right now at the top of the screen. So if you click on that and write that you want in, the drawing is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So we will do it tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So you have until tomorrow at 5 o'clock, or 5 o'clock-ish, because we haven't made plans for tomorrow yet, huh? But if by tomorrow evening, you have to write in the comments of that vlog, not this one, that vlog, the one that's going to be posted at the top of the screen, the one that says 5,000 views giveaway, then you can be entered to win this. Alright, but in the future, because you know how I always critique what we make, I think I added, since you guys before, so when we did the cutting and I showed you how I cut it, I added another piece in here because I didn't feel like it was wide enough for the height. And then I did it, other than that, I did it exactly how the picture had shown that I had found. If I were to make it again, I would do another one of these with the 45s on either side, but the 45, the bottom, would be here. So then it would come up, just to make it like a little bit more rounded if I were to make one again. But that is just how, like I said, I always critique everything that I did. This is just a piece of wood out of the yard. I used epoxy to glue it in. Berries, they were $7 at Michael's, but I can make probably at least one more pumpkin, if not two, out of what I have left, because it was a 5-foot strand of them. And then the ribbon was on clearance. Again, definitely have a bunch left, but that was on clearance for like, I think $1.29, so it wasn't really too crazy.
Look at my troll, guys.
Kenzie got a troll. I showed you her face, but it is covered in, she had just had dinner, so she's got some sauce on her nose. I don't think she knows that. So everyone have a blessed day. Give our video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Yes, right there. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.